You know, there comes a point when your inquisitive mind starts to develop this kind of um, self-destruct ego again, and you wonder, uh, I wonder, am I doing a service here? Is the purpose to provide a service or a teaching or a pointing or information or a sharing? What is the purpose of this? You see, that's what the inquisitive mind wants to bring up, you know. And of course, consciousness itself will completely shut this mind down, because when I heard this voice, when this whatever I was, whenever this dispersing personage disappeared into this nothingness, this emptiness, the Vedanta's God self, this voice was so powerful that it wanted to teach. It wanted to teach me a lesson. You see, it wanted to teach ego a lesson, but it wanted to teach the soul, the being, that I am, a lesson. And the lesson is, you're going to have to speak. You're going to have to sit here and waste all your time, your human time. You're going to have to speak. That's what you're going to have to do, because you don't get a choice. And you'll speak yourself out. And they'll start hating you and detesting you, because you'll speak with ego again, and that's what's taking place. Videos are now being a bit flavorless, a bit egoistic, you see. So for the speaker to denounce ego and then speak with ego is very, very dodgy territory. So there's no apologies for speaking, but it's like serving a prison sentence, you know, a wonderful prison sentence. But the prison cell is filled with flowers and beautiful music and luscious fruit and nature and birds. This cell that has been, this whatever I am has been encapsulated in, has been kind of blissful torture. And that's why we cannot decide whether good is good and bad is bad, or whether bad can be good for some and good can be bad for others. You see, there's no particular rhyme nor reason, no particular whole way. So the selfishness to become enlightened is the selfishness that you have to realize is freedom. But this freedom cannot be forever in a human body. You cannot be free of ego or mind or states or emotions or senses or qualities or measuring or judging. You cannot be free of this, you see. It's impossible, because we have created this. And the human's mind is a powerful mind. It can knock spots off anyone. You could be the most enlightened Christ. And look at Christ. That's the story of Christ, isn't that? The most powerful being, the most holy of spirits, stuck on a cross for all, to be shamed, to be beaten. You see, that's how powerful human ego mind is. It is a very destructive mind. It believes it's the most creative mind, but it's also the most destructive. But again, you think it's destructive, but to you it could be creative. And the others think it's creative and it can be destructive. Maybe these words are destructive to you, you see. Maybe they're creative to you. Matters not, you see. Because when we realize consciousness, when we truly realize consciousness, the only purpose here is to realize your consciousness. Not your mind, not your universe, not your history, not your purpose, not your practice, not your religion. The only really pleasing thing that you can escape, for a very essential way of not complying to ego, is to experience the consciousness in the Bhagavad Gita. There's no difference between human consciousness and God consciousness. It's the same consciousness, just the names. But the quality and the feeling and the elongation or the enhancement of you. You cannot experience God consciousness when you're content here. You have to experience God consciousness when you are stretching everywhere, infinitely content or non-content. And it's a very dangerous ground in that non-duality is a very dangerous ground unless you have so many disciples around you that can protect you, because so many people want to get into your body to taste it. So many entities, so many spirits, so many demons, they want to get into your body to taste it. They see it in your eyes. And you're so open and diverse, and you're somewhere else in the universe, and you're traveling and you're flying, you're a time vessel in 0 dimension. And so many souls come in and have a sneak preview of what you're experiencing. So consciousness has been tasted to its fullest. Now I'm sinking back into this human soul spirit, this whole me, this whole whatever I am, this whole essence of life, the whole bubble, you see? Pop goes the weasel, pop goes the bubble, pop goes Popsy. We don't know we don't know what's going to bring next. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and I hope it brings for you consciousness. I hope it brings for you the love of consciousness, the pure, tranquil essence of your true, genuine original being state that you are sitting here as now, but you just don't know how to taste it. You don't know how to find it. The answer is I, you see. You'll always find consciousness through I, this word I, not this I up here that the Hindus say the third eye. No, not that eye, this eye. And the horror, that's where the real I is. That's where the real engine is. That's where you were born to your mother first, the umbilical cord, that internal line to Vishnu. So the Hindus may not have got this I right, but they get the Vishnu right. The Vishnu is pure, tranquil God consciousness. And you have to travel along, a long way. And then when you get there, you'll get pushed right back with a mission. I suppose I can call this 1,200 and whatever videos a mission. I was set on a mission. And the mission has been delivered. Whatever you get from it, it's whatever you get from it. Whatever you need from it, it's whatever you need from it. Whatever you like or dislike is okay with me, you see. Because the mission cannot be delivered in any other way but through a consciousness. A pure consciousness that I am.